Hey, so I get a lot of people asking me things like, what's your facial care routine, or what are your beauty tips or something like that. I didn't think anyone would ask me that kind of thing. I didn't think that my skin was particularly good or anything, but I guess maybe it is quite good. I don't know, I don't really have a routine to speak of though, so every time I'm like, I would if I could, but I don't know what to tell you because I don't really have a routine. But I do have a few general rules. They're not really rules, they're just habits that I've have kind of developed over the years, or that I've always sort of had, that I think sort of benefit me. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of those tips with you. It's kind of about beauty and health, and just this is general stuff I do that I think is good for me. I don't know. So yeah, the first one, and everyone goes on about this all the time, so I'm sure you've heard about it all the time, drinking a lot of water. I don't drink anything but water. I don't drink coffee. I don't really drink tea. I don't drink any soft drinks. I don't even drink that much alcohol. Obviously I will if I go out or something, but not a lot because it just makes me feel sick really quickly. But on a daily basis, I don't even drink juice or anything. I swear by drinking water, and a lot of it, because I don't I like to eat lots of fatty foods and lots of carbs. So I'm if I'm gonna be racking up the calories with what I eat, I sure as hell don't want to be adding even more in stuff that I drink. I'm also, sort of concerned about my teeth. When drinking sugary things, then there's the question of boycotting soda companies as well, Coca-Cola. Yeah, so I just think drinking a lot of water is great. I don't believe in this whole stuff oh, I'm gonna go on a detox. I don't think you need to do that because you have a liver and that's actually there to detoxify you. And I think if you drink enough water, I mean, people always tell you to drink water when you're ill because it just flushes out all the bad stuff, and I really strongly believe that if I just keep drinking loads of water, it does flush out all the bad stuff, and I think it definitely works to some extent. I'm a pretty healthy person. It helps my skin a lot. I usually have really dry skin. If I really make sure to drink at least 2 liters of water a day, that goes away. My skin gets a lot better. I have a lot more energy. I feel a lot better. It makes me feel really good, and I really and everyone who I've told to drink more water says, actually, yeah, if I do it, it makes me feel a lot better. It makes everything better. It just, it somehow, it makes you healthier and makes you look better. I think that's a really sort of basic thing, a habit to get into. That's really good. And obviously it's well known that drinking water is very healthy, so go for it. Then the other thing is, this is something I was brought up with. I don't know, in Germany people care a lot about their circulation. they talk a lot about, getting your circulation to be really good. I don't know what's up with that really, but I was brought up being told to take cold showers, or at least if I take a warm shower, to finish it off with a really good ice cold shower, because it strengthens your immune system, because it obviously when it's cold, your body functions on a pretty high level because you're trying to keep warm all the time, so that kind of weakens your immune system. But if you harden yourself to this, or so they say, it makes your immune system better. I don't even know how much of that is true, but the reason why I definitely swear by taking cold showers at the end of a hot shower is because I think it does a lot for cellulite. I never had that much in the first place because I've always done this, but it even if you already have it, I swear it helps a lot in making it a lot less, because it is really good for your circulation. It just and the circulation of blood in your tissues, which is essentially, you want good circulation everywhere, so that I'm not really totally sure what cellulite is, but I think It's just when there's sort of fat that just kind of sits around and not much really happens to it, and it becomes all such a bad explanation. I don't know what I'm talking about, but honestly, cold showers help a lot. It makes your skin a lot, well, it's no substitute for exercise. It's not gonna like make you grow muscles, but I think it makes my skin like less saggy and have it like a nicer, firmer sort of appearance, much more than any sort of cream that they sell to you and says it's gonna firm your skin, blah blah blah. I think taking a cold shower at the end of a shower like that really helps my skin. Also because if you take a hot shower and then you just get out of there with all the hot water on you, it evaporates off you and it takes all the like moisture out of your skin. So that's another thing. Drying yourself off really well after a shower is like one of the best ways to prevent sort of dry skin. I don't know, I have a lot of problems with dry skin, I guess, so that's something I care, like I swear by as well. Cold shower and then drying yourself really well, not just letting it like, you know, not just letting yourself air dry. But yeah, then yeah, another thing which, yeah, I think some people think maybe is a bit gross, but my boyfriend and I swear by this as well, and that is pretty much washing as little as possible, washing your hair as little as possible, washing your face as little as possible, because you know you do have natural oils that come and like protect your skin, and if you keep washing them away, then they're gonna either overproduce or there's just not gonna be anything protective on your skin, and it can get dry and you know, irritated and all sorts of stuff. So I think especially if you have skin problems on your face or something like that, if you have acne or something like that. I had such bad skin when I was a teenager, and you know, I would spend so long buying all this like anti-acne like stuff, anti-blemish whatever, and just rubbing my face with that all day and trying to wash it and wash it and wash it. Makes it so much worse, so much worse. Well, as soon as I started washing my face very like, you know, once a day, if even and then only washing it with water or washing it with something super mild, you know, then my skin started to improve dramatically. And this is, I think anyway, that you should never trust any product that says it's gonna help with this or it's gonna help with that or it's gonna help with whatever, at least not from mainstream big companies, because this is my logic behind it. Okay, if they are selling something against spots and blemishes or against dandruff or whatever they sell, if you used it and if that made your spots or your dandruff or whatever go away, why would they be selling it? People would only buy it once and they would make no money. They'd go out of business, you know? So these products are, you know, they work while you use them, and when you stop using them, it gets a lot worse. So either, you know, you can become addicted to them for the rest of your life, or you can just say straight out, no, I don't trust this stuff. It does only make things worse, especially I think the anti-spot things, because they're all really aggressive. They have acids and whatever to exfoliate your skin, and that gives you an instant effect, of course, but at the same time it washes away the oils that are supposed to be there anyway, so then the oils overproduce, your skin gets worse. For me it's a no-brainer really. That if it really helped you, why would they sell it? You know, they would make no money off of that, out of solving everyone's problems. Who would buy the products then? So I really don't trust that stuff. I think the best thing to do if you have skin problems is to try and wash your face with only water and only your hands. Never washcloth or anything like that. Your hands and water. And I would urge you just to try that for a while and see if it makes a difference, because it helped me so much when I was like dealing with bad skin. Now I wash it with, you know, whatever I feel like. I don't really pay much attention anymore, but mostly I try to wash it with just water and as little as possible. And that also goes for your hair. With hair, that's a whole other thing. I hear so many people, girls, who are like, oh, I have to wash my hair every day, otherwise it gets greasy. Well, the causality of that relationship is something to look into, because it could very well be that the reason you have to wash it every day is because you wash it every day. The reason why it gets greasy so quickly is because you wash it too often. Because, you know, the skin naturally secretes certain oils that just stay on the surface of the skin, especially on the scalp. And if you wash those away, then, you know, just more will get produced, and then they'll overproduce, and then you have greasy hair. So if you just leave them for a while, if you just leave them there, then, you know, the oil glands can calm down a bit and won't overproduce anymore. So there's sort of the way to get over this is just to, I know it sounds gross, but just try not to wash your hair for like a week. And then try to just leave more and more time, like progressively, between washing your hair, and then really trust me, it won't get greasy as much anymore. It's hard in your teens, like in your teens you'll be greasy and stinky and spotty no matter what you do. That's puberty, unless you're, you know, you're really special and you don't get that kind of stuff. But certainly afterwards, certainly it's you can train your hair not to get greasy as often anymore. I have to wash mine once a week. It's obviously different because I have dreadlocks as well, though, but it doesn't get greasy until then. Yeah, I mean, my boyfriend is even more extreme. He hasn't washed his hair since August. And he never washes it with shampoo anyway. He swears by that, and his hair is never, ever, ever greasy, because after a while it really just starts to regulate itself. I'm not telling you to not wash your hair for like a year. I couldn't do that either. But just be aware that it's not just greasy because it's greasy. It could very well be that it's greasy because you wash it too much. What else? Oh, that's everything. That's already everything. See, it's not so hard. So yeah, I guess those are the only real sort of health and beauty tips that I have to offer. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because people keep asking me about that.